everyone. Vickie Crystalline here, and I just got off doing a class, and so the message came forward for the collective. So this last week, my body has been going through the flu-like symptoms. So yeah, I had everything was running. My whole head, my chest was filled with mucus, but it was great learning. And because a lot of us light beings our bodies are upgrading through these type of sicknesses. And what I mean is what it showed me this week was when my body was really sick, I could step away from my inner being and just go nowhere, and then let my body do the healing that it needed, and then the rest that it needed. And I knew that my DNA was being activated, and everything is up leveling my immune system. So these sicknesses are a good thing. So, and a lot of people could look at it at a particular way and say, my daughter, she's a nurse, she's like, you got the coronavirus. And I'm like, I got the flu, whatever. So it's all good. They put so many labels on so much, and so much fears out there. There's no fear here. So as my body was going through the sickness and I'm upgrading, and I'm just trusting trusting the process. So if you find yourself where you're just not feeling good in your body, don't start getting hard on yourself. Oh my God, I'm a light being. And yeah, we're meant to go through this too, to transmute the sickness and to allow it to upgrade our bodies. So bringing that forward, this message from the multiverse is coming forward. So if you guys want to just kind of breathe in, 3 deep breaths. The beloved channel has stepped aside, and the multiverse has stepped forward. It is time. Fill your bottles. Fill us with you. Feel your hearts expand and open. May you receive this information at its highest potential of itself. Many, 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 and we could keep going on with many potentials are out there right now. The whole world is exposed. Everything is showing itself. As you are stepping into all potentials of yourself, of your multiverse being that you are. Let us begin. In 2012, on December 21st, this is just a date, but it is a potential that the gateway opened for you all to rediscover yourself. As you were all rediscovering yourself, you were collecting information for the event that is happening on this December 21st, 2020. Just the date, it has already begun. As you were each rediscovering yourself, you were placing the grids to fill in the line of the linkages between these timelines. Many are seeing a lot of potentials out there, tapping into them. And you will ride that way for a while. What we are bringing forward is you are all tapping into your own dimensional selves. And it's bringing you to higher potentials of the being you are. There is new coming to the world because you have laid the grid lines to close the gap from these timelines. From that December of 2012 to this December of 2020, the grid is being closed. The gap is closed. What does this mean? As in the closing of the gap, new structures are taking place. What do we mean? Within yourself, even within Gaia's self. These new placements that you are arising to. In the next, we will say, 6 weeks. A lot will take place in your collective world. Yet know that much more is taking place within your interbeingness. You are adjusting your energy to arise to your highest potential. The new Gaia is rising. The separation is done. The rebirth is here. Those stepping on to interdimensional selves of themselves are working on our planes. You are rising to the occasion. Thank you. Congratulations. The light beings that you are holding the light for the collective of the beings that you call asleep. The ones who do not recognize themselves is how we see it. In the unrecognizing, you are holding the light by being in your being, arising to your own occasion. In these last 8 years, you have discovered yourself and you went to work very quickly. There is no work to be done here. There is only to be in your present state of you. As you are holding your placement in your present state, that sends light to the corners of the universe. There is so much assisting you in the stirring of the pot and realigning to the new. As you walk into the year of 2021, you will be noticing quite a difference in your energetic field. We are bringing this forward to be aware of it only. Some will find it harsh. Oh, the energy is so hard. It does not need to be hard. For those individuals, it might. For that rises them up to their own occasion. The energy, the placement that you are all at spread through the whole world. Your particular placements are aligned perfectly, for the grid work has been done. In the next 6 weeks, there will be a crumbling. This does not mean fear. You may see it as that, yet it is not that difficult. To rebalance your energy and see it in a pure vision. The beings that are waking up now for the first time, it will be very difficult for them. They will wake up very, very quickly. What we mean is their perception over the next 6 weeks will change. It has to. The next wave of beings are coming forward now. The gap has been closed. You are all, if you are watching, you are all a new guy, fully and complete. Your energy does not work in the lower realm anymore. The complete breakdown of how you participated in the old ways does not work here. What you radiate out comes back very quickly when you stay in the balance of yourself. The space of this next 6 weeks is closing the gap. You are closing the gap from two worlds being, one rebirth and one dying out. It may look like a death for a while. Then you will see the newness of it. You will recognize it. So understand, by you lining with your soul self, without the attachments of needing to do anything, you are closing the gap and being restored to your authenticness. It is a time of celebration. This world is ready for a new way. And you are all ready for it also. We are with you always. I do. Wow. Wow, my hands are like ice. Ice, ice, ice. Yes. Wow. So what they're showing me is that from the time of 2012 to this time of 22,000, we're closing those timelines. We're completely bridging that gap. Where we put a bridge, now we're closing that gap. And oh my God, I just feel so much excitement to see. And I know that there is a lot of fear out in the world because we're going back into a lockdown. Do not fear it. Do not fear it. It's time to take time for you. It is time to take solitude in the quiet space of you. Everything is meant to be. Everything. Everything is happening for a reason, for the higher good. So I send love to all of you. May you all be blessed. We got this. 2012, 2021, it's so funny. I feel like this huge energy that's already coming. It's, man, I could just feel it like an explosion of energy that's just hitting this world as that gap closes. So I send love to all of you. May you all be blessed. We got this. We completely got this. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Have a wonderful, happy new moon. Goodbye. Goodbye. How funny. I send love.